Hey, hi, what up? It's your boy, Sidewalk Hero. Doing that evening DD2? Evening for me, at least. 7 p.m. counts as evening. Yeah, of course it does. What am I saying? Also, you can maybe hear me mixing up a hot beverage thing. But hi, hey, what up, Bisque? How you doing, dude? How's your thumb? Alright, let's bring the screen over too. I think I got enough AFK in tavern time for game to not run like absolute butts. Or at least, that's what I'm hoping. I want to do some more of C3 Mastery solo today. Get the second set of 7 maps done. The middle set? Hey, hi, hello. Hi, hey. Hello, hi. What up, Nemike? How you doing, dude? Let's see. Also, what do we got here? 3 wins is fine, Forest Ruins, whatever. I don't care about those. I might care about those. Because I think I'm doing Forest and Ruins today? Yeah, I finished with Sewers, so now I'm on to Forest and then Ruins, so maybe I want to spend some Defender medals. Also, I'm gonna leave them on there for now. This stuff I'm not gonna leave on. Well, some of this stuff. These all power transfer too? I guess I don't care about power transfer, so I can leave those there for now. Let's take out Deadly and Vicious. Because I'm definitely not using any of these guys. 300, 600, 900? 900 today? Let's go buy something. Shard packs. 4, I guess? I'm not really sure what shards I want, so I just kind of default to 4 and hope I get power transfers, even though, like, I don't think I need many more, if I need any more. There's a power transfer, awesome. The rest don't need. Let's check just to be sure. Herb Toss, I don't need another. Call to Cobalt. Mind Blast Radius, Electric Retribution, Enhanced Poison. No, I don't really need any of those. Maybe I'll keep the Electric Retribution though. It's a good filler DPS shard. Yo, Rob, what's going on, dude? Good evening to you as well. Alright, so. Is it gonna get really hard? I think so. This is the one that's. Yeah, no traps, no auras, no nodes. So it's walls and towers, right? Build your archers to work on C7. I was using archers yesterday. Like, I'm East Coast Canada, so like I'm 1 time zone away from you trendies, like ahead of you trendies. So it's 7 p.m. here. Archers, like in C7, you're never gonna have them like doing everything, right? Because of Vanguards and Geodes, it's just not plausible. But what I like to do them for, use them for mainly is like Berserk and Boss Takedown. They're like, you get like even 2 of them facing a lane, and like their 2 shots are almost like they'll do like 1 or 2 volleys and take out any mob. And they're really good, like efficient towers for doing stuff like that. But I don't think they'll, because of the mobs in them, ever be like the dominant defense of the Chaos 7 tier. But if you can take down Geodes, like you can use them for EMP Kobolds really well. They're pretty good at it. And there's some really nice spots across a lot of the Chaos 7 maps for making use of the fronts and backs, or the lefts and rights. Side by sides. And let's load it up. I mean, I can do whatever I want here as long as I don't do what I can't do. So it's towers and walls. This will be something. We had one like this though, right? We had earlier in the tier? Or was this the first one? I can't remember. I don't know. We'll go for it though. What was this, Saturday? God, it was like yesterday. No, it's definitely not yesterday. Saturday. You know, Greystone was like a lot of towers, wasn't it? Sev, what up, dude? This one will be walls and towers. So like, I think we went a little hard into flamethrowers last time. We're turtling and stuff. I think I will turtle still, and I might do Ramsters. And screw it, I mean, it's not perfect, but whatever. Oh, did I call it C4 Mastery? Or something? No, I didn't even put that in the title. We're good. It was just Mastery and Chill. Why do I have no mods? I have mods, just they don't mod very much. I don't really need mods. Typically, like, no. If anything bad happens, I can deal with it myself. It's not a big enough channel to have to bother most of the time. The only times I like having mods around are on like big, like giant patches for DD2 and stuff. You know, you get like the influx of people wanting to check it out, and then it's nice to have like one or two. I don't have to like get anyone in. Typically when that happens, they also just want to be watching too. So I might use you. I'm definitely going to use Frost Towers. Yo, what up, Brett? There's no hero in slot 4. Let's put, I mean, we'll just use Squire Walls, probably. I don't know if I don't think I want to do, Bubble Walls. Maybe. I want to do, like, a couple Sand Vipers for Flame, a Frost Tower. Maybe like a Flamethrower and a Ramster after that. So yeah, no traps, no auras, no nodes. So I can do whatever. Once I, like I can sell and stuff is basically what I want to know. I hate building down here, by the way, but, like, turtling. But I'd rather not have to, like, run around the map, too, so we'll see. This one might take me a couple tries. Later, Seth, thanks for dropping by. For this lane... You know, in the past, like, when this was Endgame C5 I built here, I don't know if I ever liked doing that. But I don't know about, like, Lack of Gambit, Flamethrower around here or something. Are you shredded up? You are. And I'm not gonna worry about putting a medallion on him or anything. Basically, I want a Flamethrower so that it will be able to cover the wall. I want a Ramster... Also, wait, Ramster Vicious Strikes versus Deadly Strikes. Without Gambit. 3410. I would think it's Vicious, but this might be one of the weird ones. 3500, it is one of the weird ones. Basically, I want, like, lane AoE Ramster. I want AoE that can cover the weird spots on the walls that the Ramster misses, and then I want Sand Vipers to, like, whittle things down as they run up. But this isn't a great spot for it either. I'll think about this lane in a bit. It's also just, like, not great in general. Because the Ramsters really don't have the range I want. Do I Deadly Strikes with Vicious Strikes? And drop something else? Raid or Vamp? It would probably have to be Raid in this case. Normally, like, Raid and Destruction are, like, pretty equal for DPS, or one's a little more than the other. But because it's the totem, don't think I'm gonna switch it around. But you know what, this is probably fine. This is probably fine. Where's my Mystic? Cause yeah, like I wanna do stuff like that. I guess I could also just drop flamethrowers too, because the Sandvipers will do what I want the flamethrower to do. Where it'll get like damage on the wall. They don't need to like be perfectly beside the lanes either, I don't think. That would be nice sometimes. So we'll do like one further out kind of thing and one on the wall. Stuff like that. It's probably gonna get really expensive too. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I'll keep building. Who knows, maybe I'll drop the Ramsters even for something else. So for here, I can probably do both of these lanes from this side, maybe? Like that. Because one of them's hitting the gate there. And then stick one, like, back here. That's like a wall covering one. The problem is I don't have like a very forward one in this lane. Is there any weird spots you can place it? Like this whole structure is kind of in the way. It's gonna be hard to get damage like around here. This kind of setup. And even if I were to build the walls up, there's not too much difference that'll go on. I'll end up like putting them around here or something, which would work. Maybe. On a good day. So maybe I'll do that. Even if I don't care for it very much. For a frost tower placement, probably near this thing. Slow them on the way in. Might value that too much, but let's do something like that. Sand, sand, frost, ram. Missing a frost over here. No, I probably don't need one there, so that leaves 180 left. I've got two Sandvipers everywhere. We do a couple Skyguards as well. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Right. It's you. We've got Deadly, you need a Raid Shard. And a Destruction. Preferably. Or a Mass Destruction. I have no idea what that's on right now. Is it on the... Oh, it is on you. Let's throw a Mass Destruction on you. So I can feel pretty good about just having the one. Actually, I'm not using Vicious Strikes right now, am I? What would be better? Raid or... Yeah, no, Raid would probably not be better than Mass Destruction. So let's try that. And I'll just place like 2 or something, and that'll be like the entire map. And I'll never have to care about flyers again. This is the idea. Alright, at 920, there's 80 left. Let's add a couple walls in, just to be safe. This is terrible. But I can upgrade, I can do whatever I want now, right? I don't want to place a snake coil, so let's do that too. Boom, snake coil. So let's grab the Gun Witch as well. We can just go with this team here. Alright, let's grab an upgrade over here. That lane's got the hardest looking path. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I'm basing that all off just the color of its banner. It's racist. I want to see how this guy... Okay, yeah, they're getting it. Definitely getting it soon enough. Doing good, Simon. How you doing, bud? This thing's just a little awkward because of like the small dead zone here, but I think it should probably be okay. At least in terms of that. We'll see overall how it goes. I'm kind of hoping that, like, I know it's going to be a little weak wave 1, but once I get upgrades into the Sand Vipers is where I'm thinking it's going to get a lot better. Just kind of banking on it. You think so? I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't looked at it too much yet. And you're already prepping, damn. No wonder you're rocking it. Lady Horse, of course, will be tough. Lady Horse, I mean, you know, you can prep and stuff, but after like C4 onwards, there's always a consideration. And it's Lady Horse. Like, there's always something you think about it when you're doing them. So are they going to be tough? Almost certainly. No time. I wouldn't even know what to prep, honestly. Not too much to do. Gear up some heroes, stuff like that. Send leaks. Later, I started out barricades will be fun. I'm honestly not too worried about that specifically with the lack of barricades, just because like of the tower wall stuff I'm already doing. And like, I mean, I'm someone who is, I'm not the only one, but I've been doing volcano walls for a while now, since they like turned to towers and before mastery. So I'm kind of like okay with their aggro and stuff, like how that stuff works to a point. Not to say that like I'm not going to get fucked over just as much as anyone else might get fucked over. But that specific doesn't like make me more worried than doing tower walls in general. All the 30-second ones will be tough to do. I have to check that out. Mid lane is rough. Right lane is rough-ish. Here, you have an upgrade. I should have upgraded the Sky Guards, really. The C3 Master Shard was Radiant Crit. Radiant Critical Power. Basically, defenses near your hero that's wearing it gain defense crit damage and defense crit chance. 5% extra crit damage and 3% extra crit chance. So it goes on your hero, you stand by a defense and it gets buffed. I'm probably not wearing it right now. Oh, especially not on an Abyss Lord. I guess, like, okay, so, I mean, there can be a lot of tough ones, but the biggest ones I'd want to know, like, as tough ones would be the 30-second ones, obviously, and the equal opportunity ones are nice to have multiple people for Hyper Shards. But depending on the maps, I don't know. Gobu and I were talking about, maybe getting a third, depending on, like, what the things look like. But I don't like the idea of adding like too many people if you don't need to. There's too much like human coordination going on. Organizing people. There's one equal opportunity and 30 seconds? Well, that's not so bad without, like, if you plan in going, like, knowing what defenses to build, that's not too bad on its own. We've had a few of those already. Oh my goodness, I just, like, booted over there. I didn't really think of my Rammus placement. Hopefully they'll be fine with the jab tossers. I'm not used to that. It's been so long since javelin tosses have been a thing. Max one of each defense and no bear. Oh, okay. But we've had that Molten Citadel one before. Or are you talking about the one we've done before? And that's not in C4. I mean, even if it's one we had before and it's in C4 as well, just the fact that there's Berserks and you're doing it again. But I thought we had that one already. In fact, C3 was.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Alright, let's get all these Sand Vipers to tier 3. It's I was kinda hoping to be a little better than it's going right now. It's not terrible though. I just gotta go around and DPS a bit. But yeah, having only like 6 targets per lane. The Sand Vipers is not really great. I can't say it's going bad so far, even though it's only been 2 waves. Let's take these to tier 3 as well. The ones I can get. And then Sand Vipers all the way. A little bit of mana anywhere. But yeah, we tried doing the Volcano spam for Molten Citadel C3, and Arca got like wrecked twice by reflected Volcano shots on Wave 5 when we were running that. So, I don't think you'll be seeing too much Volcano walls from me. No, I mean, Geodes are not as prominent in C4 as they are in C3, but still, it's like, eh. I was gonna upgrade these, but they really don't need it. Don't mind me, just sucking. Basically, like, I'm just gonna help whatever lane I'm nearby and keep an eye on the minimap for build up. And even if I don't like go and kill stuff, like whittling down their HP is pretty valuable as well. If I can get them down like even a 5th HP as I'm passing by. It's definitely helping the lanes out. Now if I can drop one of those, that's even better. No, I'm playing with Gobu, and I don't think Arctic can even race anymore. Like, I think he's busy for the upcoming races. Please don't stomp. You jerk. I'd really have to check the challenges crew. I'm gonna try them, but like, obviously not for the race. But like, I'll be doing the same streams as I'm doing now, going through them solo afterwards, and I'll see how well they go. In theory, like, everything should be soloable, but you know, if they give you like a giant map with a 30-second build, like maybe it is impossible. You never know. Could you solo it? Maybe. Could you solo it faster than trying to make friends on the internet? Assassin's been overhyped? Like, Assassins when you know what you're doing aren't the end of the world. Even, like, going into C5 for the first time. Well, like, I mean, going to C5 for the first time, you probably don't know what you're doing. But, like, Assassins when you know what you're doing, like, they'll be tough, but they should be manageable. But it's something that's going to be a consideration, probably, for every map you build. Die from me, please. No. Thank you. Yep, there's a lot of things you can do. For sure. I've got a few ideas of my own. So we'll see how it works out. Not super secret ideas, but something I'm not going to mention getting closer to the race, though I have already mentioned on stream. And it's not exactly super secret, as I just said. Oh, please let me boop that. Please let me boop it. Right. We're like a week and a half out from C5. It's not that close. It's not mentioning it though. Alright. Wait for it. Please don't be mean. We got a roller and an ogre. Damn, stop giving me big boys. So I can't remember. I think Forgotten Ruins is no def, so that'll be a little tough just because I'm bad at the game. But I think most of the hard maps for C3 were in like the last set, right? Wondering how stressful of a day it's gonna be for me. I want to get 7 of them done today. But like, it's already kind of late. Tomorrow I'm not doing anything, so I'll just start whenever and I'll have like all fucking day to lose maps. Hope I don't have to like lose a bunch today to try to get them done. Dryad, yeah, with like the shield and the mushroom dropping and stacking and stuff, like, she'll be a pretty good one too. That and in corrupt form, you can drop a star down, and then like, even though like the impact doesn't happen, you can use the damage over time it leaves to help kill him too. I don't know how good it is without any other damage source, but it's stuff to think about. Wait, I have a hero in my deck. For my frame loss. Please don't die, game. I don't want to have to redo this. I don't care if that Ramster goes down. Don't let me go down. And by me, I mean my session. Hey, we're back. I can't really remember. I'm trying to remember like how much geodes are in C4. It's probably like every spawn, but only one. Whereas like C3 is like every spawn but 2. You know? I have actually no idea. I could go to C4. I should go to C4 and check the spawns. Mob scheduling is going to be very important come C5 and upward. I don't think C4 does anything too crazy though. But mobs I care about at least. Yeah, it'll be a bunch. Like C3 and C4 are the ones you see them the most for sure. C6 would be the next one. I actually don't know how much C4 we compare to C6. C3 should be the most you'd ever see them though, right? In theory. I don't know. Unless someone goes and like grabs me a number though. Comparison. I wouldn't be surprised if there's people out there, and maybe it is the case, but people who think it's C4 would have more than like C3 even just because C4 is harder. But it could have like nothing to do with geodes. Really doesn't have anything to do with them. I don't want to tier 5 anything, and I don't want to tier 4 a 50 DU defense. Let's tier 4 a 50 DU defense. You got 82 kills. Like, you're what I need. You're doing your job, and you're doing it well. Oh, look at you. You're supposed to be upgraded. No, I don't have enough. Alright, that's fine though. Just keep going. Yeah, probably Friday. I mean, it's like the last day, but Friday I'm sure I'll go through the list and see what's coming. Or maybe at the end of tomorrow's stream. Because in theory, I should be finishing these also, like my solo run through on tomorrow's stream. I'm really surprised. I thought like at least once, and maybe it's don't count your chickens kind of dealy, like, and I'm jinxing it, but I thought like I'd have this stuff here hit by a kobold at least once, and it can still happen, but with their positioning. No, you can get their toughness. It's actually a factor of their HP, here, mob level, and number of beads of sweat that you have coming off of you. It's a factor of those 3 things. So yeah, it's just math. I look forward to C5 because I can basically, like, I'm looking forward to C5 so I can whip at my Squire again. The other Chaos tier where Swordbeam Squire kind of rules. I mean, like, I'm not saying he's the best, but that's one of his best spots. Like, this Chaos tier makes me sad because I can't justify it. Ha! Take that, Kobold. More like, get schooled, bald. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm coming up here. Does anyone else feel Little Horn Valley is like really out of place? Like, all the maps have like at least one other map that kind of pairs with them, other than like the post-campaign maps. Like, you got 2 sewers maps, 2 ruins maps, 2 forest maps. You got like 3 towns maps, a couple castle maps, ramparts maps. But Little Horn Valley is just like a village map, or I guess it's a town map. But, like, there's nothing to go with it. It's just kind of on its own. Why am I fighting with him? Mob? There we go. Nah, like little Greystone's sorry. Greystone's more like Gates and Bazaar in my head. Like Little Horn's out of the kingdom, you know? Is that on its own? Like it's a town map, so theme with Plaza and Bazaar and all that shit, but I don't know. And like in the campaign progression stuff, it's after what is it? It's after sewers, but before ruins. It's well, in the story, it's like where they come out of the sewers. Geographically speaking, it's just kind of in the middle. I mean, it fits positioning-wise in the world, too, in this story. I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's a map that pairs with it. I guess that's just my own opinion. No, I mean, you're not wrong, Excellent, but that doesn't, like, change the fact that it doesn't have, like, a war table map pairing that goes with it. Alright, 1 of 7 down. Yeah, screw it. It needs a single fish. No AA, no deaths, and decently fast combat. Alright. That's not too bad. I don't think the map's slow enough to have to care too much about positioning. Probably? No AA means I'm going to use some Flame Auras. Though normally I think I'd rather Fishers than Flame Auras. I don't know. I had to check their DPS and stuff. Like Flame Auras should be more tier 1. And probably all tiers, really. The fishes are bigger. Let's grab Frost Towers. Some Flame Auras. Fire Sticks. And I'll steal both of these, I think. Let's go really big. Really big with a Frost Tower. I can basically do what I want, right? I do what I want. No deaths, 180, and no AA. Yeah, so just don't build a Skyguard. Cool. Speed like movement speed or a defense speed? Either way. I feel ya, man. Farming. I'm not exactly like super... I mean, I've got more than your average, I'm sure, but like in terms of like shards for mastery, like destruction and raid and stuff, like I'm not super loaded either. I'm making use of like totems and stuff with Vamp and all that. Speed boost as well, yeah. Though, I mean, really, for Mastery, I mean, you don't have to be talking about Mastery, but I'm on the Mastery mindset. For Mastery, I only need, like, 12 speed boost shards. Anyone, really. Because there's no reason to have, at least up to now, there's no reason to have more than one of each hero for Mastery. Alright, I want to do a Frost Tower per lane. Only 5 to 6. Get on it! Will they be fine? It can get destroyed, so even if it's not fine, it's fine. I know that doesn't make sense. But, like, shut up. So they come out like across the middle here. But they're definitely like around here. I'm gonna put a couple up on the ledge here to try to get some elevation on them. Let's do a few of these per lane. For now. So we'll stick one here, that'll hit him coming through. I'll stick one here, that'll definitely hit him coming through. And I still got another 200. 200, 4 lanes, 50 per. Or I could add another one over here, like for the both things. Might as well do another one per lane. Even if it's not going to get slows in it. Doesn't really matter. But this one, it's already kind of got an extra one on each side. Can I make it fit? Can I make it work? Yeah, we can make it work. We can work it out. There's at least one more in. And, I don't know, let's LSA the walls or something. You know what? Let's double LSA. Boom. Alright, so just no AA. I can build whatever I want. Can you build on this thing? No. I don't know what else I want. I guess it doesn't matter. What a boring build. There, so I don't like do anything dumb. Let's grab you and start her up. What I should have done is throw another Frost Tower per lane. These Flame Auras are so freaking big that like slowed mobs inside of them aren't going to be buffing it for most of the range. Because they won't spend too much time near the flag. The stick. Alright, cool. Those flyers are good. Man, what's it? Your invulnerability zone's like up to here. That's crazy. That's you on the daily? I mean, I'm not here to I'm not here to do creative, interesting builds, right? I'm here to build something that'll work in Mastery solo. Like reliably. I usually fail at that reliably part. But I believe this build sets out what I intend to do. What it intends to do. I don't like this one because there's like definitely with flyers and I think also ground mobs where they're invulnerable for a long time too. I don't know. The ones on the walls, I guess. Where's our boss? Over here? Let's upgrade that even though the boss isn't coming anywhere close. That's a good idea. Let's just attack the geode with my projectiles so I can lose this map due to some, like, reflected shots. That's great. Let's poke the bear. Poke the geode bear. Bud beam, nice. I like the sound of that. Buff beam harpoon, buff beam booster harpoons is something I like to do in Nightmare 4. Poke the bear. Yo, tell me what up, dude. Are you the bear? I'm asking for a friend. Okay. Doesn't really matter much what I do. I didn't use too many Flame Auras on Saturday for whatever reason. Maybe it was just hangover from Chaos 1 where like I would much rather use Fissures with low D when there's low DH. But like, unsurprisingly, Flame Auras with a Frost Tower is just making this like brainless. Yo, YouTube videos are like live streams, but with a lot less interactivity. Obviously, you go live stream. That's how we do. Yeah, seems like a. You're not sure why, but it seems a little more interaction. Weird. I don't know how that works. God, I can't get over like the wing flare. It's so good. Like, they're so fucking good. Like the fire poop that comes out, the wings spread as you're like going down after your jump. The dark smoke around them. They're idle. Like idling state. It's just so freaking good. I'm being that guy. I'm the trendiest seller, maybe. At least it sounds like, but it's so freaking good looking. I hope the mastery wings are good too. Like both of them. The go-to rather than the master ones. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense the pay ones are gonna be like cooler than the reward ones, or at least like the middling ones. Those blue, I didn't see like the blue aura for the feats. That's another thing, but like the blue wings and stuff look really cool. But like, yeah, this makes sense that these would, at least to me, be cooler looking. Wings collection. Hey, yo, Arudon, what up, dude? I missed you. But yeah, like, rather than just like a little circle at the bottom, like the fire, like you get the upwards flames, and when you're standing on the ground, you get like the little circle as well. Like there's just so much more going on there. The Dryad butt wings. Have you? I haven't done it yet. I haven't put wings on the Dryad yet, I don't think. I like the Gunwitch like backpack with the wings. It's like the little dude's like trying real hard to keep it up. With the big demon wings. Just kinda chilling there. Little backpacks flapping its wings. Kind of hard to see. Maybe I have better frame rate going. Ha-boom! We need like a fiery skin for the Dryad. Also, I'm even more convinced now that Trendy is obsessed with fire. Like, I'm more convinced, more like just they keep proving it. They're not even trying to hide it. They get a hard on from fire. Whoa. Oh, we get the Wyvern Enthusiast sound up there too. Score. I'm gonna do that one. Empowered fire. Empowered fire, Trendy. Little dude trying too hard. Yo, it's doing its best. Also, looks like these wings are coming out of its forehead. I kind of like that. But I liked all the flair that I've used, at least so far. The only one is I don't like the I don't really care for the headpiece from like the head flare we got from C3 on the gun witch because it like floats a mile above her head. I don't like that. But it's like at a great height for the Abyss Lord. It's like barely above his head, but for her it's like a whole head's distance away from her head. What up? Can y'all die for me? Is it far away? I haven't gotten any of the masks other than this one, and I haven't noticed it so far. Maybe if like I was using the different, yeah, like maybe if I wasn't using the hood on her, I'd see it, because like the hood extends past her face. Quibbly! The mask stuff from the like the gem purchases just from the Emporium for the masks. They're too expensive, in my opinion. I don't like how much they cost. I'm never gonna get them unless they go on sale for a lot. You're saying? I don't think a mask is worth $12 or something. $12.50 American. But like, I don't know, if it was like $5, maybe. That wouldn't be so bad if there was one I really liked. I'm not spending $12 on a cosmetic piece. Could get me some, like that could get me a bunch of skins. Or a few. There's some 400 gem skins. Bow, 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 bow. I think, Forgotten Rules. Oh, I'm nowhere near there. I was gonna say, isn't this one an equal opportunity? It is. I'm on Life Root though. Nothing's repaired, nothing's destroyed, nothing's upgraded. That's mean. Okay. But I can sell. If that was what I wanted to do. Overall though, that's mean. That's mean. Gonna have to fight all temptations to do everything that I just have programmed in. If there's no repairing, then going like fishes and stuff is good for the brains since you don't have to repair them. Weapon mans too. In fact, I might weapon man the side lane so they'll get the flyers. Not selling is so tough. So many times I want to just like replace something and get the angle slightly differently. Or just move it a little bit to the side. I can sell in this one. I can sell in this one. So how do I want to do this? Do I let Quab die? I think what I do is I do what I did in the race. I'll try to defend Quab, but like I'll build with him dropping in mind maybe, and use him as like a little bit of an aggro hog. I can beat the remaining 5 maps to C2. The last that are a little tough, yeah. I saved Quab on Saturday, but like it's just so much more efficient to drop them. The only problem is like I don't want to build for flyers if I don't have to. So I want to go bubble walls in this case. The more mobs I keep off the wall, the less damage they do. The less repairs I gotta do. Do I have flame auras that'll... The next thing I'm wondering is, do I have flame auras that would like live 5 waves? Like, do they have enough defense health to live 5 waves? Because I'd rather use those instead of weapon mans. I guess I can sell and replace. I'm not upgrading, so there's no reason not to. So maybe I'll just do what I just did. Oh, I don't need to go off yet. I'm gonna ruin my whole hero deck because I don't know what I'm pressing. Yeah, well, Fishes is a big one too. Like I was saying before, Fishers and Weapon Mans. I mean, you save Claw for more XP. You let him drop because it's more interesting and easier. I think Man's not necessarily the case easier because it's a double flyer lane. Or a regular flyer lane, maybe. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'll see what happens. I'll try not to like repair or upgrade. You know what? If I repair or upgrade in a build phase, I'll sell it and replace it. And we'll just keep going. If I do it like in combat though, like that's probably a map restart. But I'm not gonna restart for doing something dumb that really doesn't change up what I'd have to do next time to get a 5-star. I don't feel like wasting my time like that. So I'm warning it now. I ain't gonna bother with shit like that. No, let's even do it like this. Like, this is super weird, but I want to do it like this. Please understand. No upgrading. Yeah, no, Quab's dying. If you guys didn't, like, get that from this, like, I'm not saving. I'm not gonna try too hard to save Quab, so he's probably gonna die. This is exactly like the kind of flame aura you don't want to do, because it's gonna, like, drop super easy. The only different thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick 2 flame auras at the front of a lane, like wherever the Frosty starts. Let's get 1 flame aura on the wall, 2 out front, and then I'll figure out how many I can build in the middle. I can sell so I'm not too worried about stuff like that right now. Right, meow. It's pretty hard to place these things though, with all this range. Alright, you probably reach around here. Even if you don't really want it much further anyways. Yeah, Rudon gets it. That's 2 Hondi left, 2 Hondi 4 lanes. 50 per, but let's just like drop one more per lane. And then maybe throw in something else. I can build whatever I want, right? So, why not make use of that? Or what I could do is... no, there's only 80 left. I was gonna say, like, I could put one here for both these lanes, and then one on each of the side lanes. Well, let's do it like this. Because I'm gonna be in the middle, except for bosses, I think. Remember, no repairs, no upgrades. No repairs, no upgrades. Is there anything here I really want? Not overly. Let's do this though. Anything that gets onto the wall. I'm gonna try my darndest. You and Abyss Lord. But like, it's gonna take a lot of willpower not to just like upgrade or repair, so bear with me. I don't have a minimap either, which I just realized now. That sucks. You know what? That might actually help though, in a sense. Like, if I don't see yellow dots on the minimap, I'm not gonna be tempted to repair them. The only problem is, like, if my Flame Wars don't have enough health for 5 waves and I don't see them, they're gonna get destroyed. Plus I got bosses. But like, I don't think... Yeah, like if the Geodes... I'm getting that far, I don't think it'll be a huge issue. Just bosses. And I can see like all 4 lanes from here, so they can't get destroyed. So like that's the issue, is that like if they get to like wave 4 and get destroyed. So I'm gonna have to go around like each wave and see what the numbers are at, and I'll replace them if they get low. Cause I can replace them. Now Minimap Bug is like probably never gonna leave this game. It's been in it forever. It's probably gonna stay in it forever. Who knows? I mean, you never know, but it's something that's been pestering the game for a long time. If it's something that, like, they could have fixed by now, it would probably be fixed by now. So all green to yellowish green so far. I believe first boss is in the top right. Top right, bottom right, and then bottom left for the wave 5 third boss. The minimap fix is in the store. Wow. Wow. God, people would be so pissed. That'd be fucking hilarious though. So these haven't even attacked yet, that's a good sign. That's, we joke, I mean, Trendy would have to be a whole different company to actually consider doing something like that. Oh my god, it's Malthius. Could you just not exist, Malthius? You're exactly who I don't need on a map where I can't repair or upgrade. I'm gonna drain these fucking things so much. Summon more skellies, you jerk. I thought Cartographer might already be a title, actually. On a loosely related note. Am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else. That's likely. Ah, I can't check. I'm helping. I am helping. That Draken Spit could have hurt Quab. You're welcome, Quab. The monthly ones? I mean, like the monthly quests and the title. I think they came with titles, yeah. It was usually like a title, a pet, and then the side rewards varied, right? Where are you throwing your snot, you jerk? The weeklies are a bit simple, yeah. I wish they were a little more detailed. But I don't know. And I think they will be in the future, but they're kind of just like left as is, as to be simple. Like for Trendy's end, you know? Monthlies are cool though. And sometimes annoying. I guess I'll check the HPs next wave. $12 pets forever? I mean, that's not a horrible idea. Really? The only thing is, like, they'd have to make, like, another color for each of the, Like, how many egg pets do we have now? Like, old monthly pets? That are now, like, Pirate Lady pets? There's still yellow numbers, that's okay. But yeah, if they had like, if they had, say like there was 12 pets right now that they could put on rotation, and they just made like a new texture for them. It had like you said, like one a month kind of thing. One for every month. They wouldn't have to be new pets, they just have to look different, so the people who did the monthlies back then still kept their exclusive color, which they're still doing, blah blah blah, whatever. They could just rotate them as a monthly reward. It'd be kind of cool. Draco was done twice because people were upset that they missed the Draco the first time. I didn't even get the first Draco. I'm pretty sure I don't have a blue one. I think I like just missed it or something when I started playing. Or like started giving a shit for that stuff, maybe. I don't remember when Blue Draco came out. No, they had a blue and a green. Was the second? So there was the blue as the first monthly, the green, or the I think they call it Caustic Dracolich as the second one. And then they added like the red, tan, whatever one, like the red one at the Pirate Lady. Along with all the other old monthly pets that were added to the Pirate Lady. Barracuda, Thundero, etc. And all those like old monthlies that I added to the Pirate Lady were all like retextured. So that people who got the monthlies still have like, you know, their exclusive pet that they worked for. But now they're not at like really an advantage for having them. That's kind of the idea. Whatever, I mean, it's an old conversation. The next update, the next like big update is going to be the endgame mode. Almost certainly. What happens in between might be like smaller patches, maybe even a balance patch or two. Who knows? But like the next like content update is almost certainly going to be the endgame update. It's like a new endgame mode that we don't know too much about. You leave my Frost Tower alone, you jerk. So I have to deal with Quibbly, so... It'd be cool, yeah, I'd love to see more done with the tavern too. But yeah, I mean like, it'll come with time or well, it'll never come at all. I'd love to see it. At the same time, like I don't think their priorities right now are wrong, you know? There's a lot of little things like that that, you know, I think the game should have. Even the Tavern More Life is definitely one of them. In whatever fashion, whether it's like the DD1 or something else. Entirely. Or a bit of both. Ideally, I guess. Also, it's Wave 5 and I don't have to replace anything. Good shit. That's very good to know. Oh, I mean, they're really useful everywhere. I mean, I guess they're not really necessary for Chaos 7 and stuff, right? But I don't know. How important are they actually going to be? Relative, like, are they going to be super important specifically because of the endgame mode, or are they just going to be like really good because they're just naturally really good, you know? Or is it like, yo, these things are basically like necessary to do endgame stuff? I'm kind of curious to find that out. That they said ascension levels are going to be pretty important too. Kind of the same idea. I just want to know more about it. But we probably won't hear too much more about the endgame mode until after like the CS7 Masters out. My hyper shards rotate a lot, depending on what I'm doing. Like, I hardly ever farm in this game anymore, so I don't have a regular build. But what I do is like I'll go and like do random builds or challenge builds or whatever, theme shit, or run mastery, and depending on what the challenge is, whatever I feel like doing, I'll throw them around. So like, right now they're on my flame auras, and I think they might stay this way as long as I can use auras, because I'm finding them pretty good. My destruction and my vicious strikes are there. Ow. Rip Quab. Let him die at the end. But like yesterday I was doing Abyss Lore stuff and my Vicious Strikes was on my Ramsters all day. The other day I was doing I was doing Reflect Beam like primary damage source builds and Vicious Strikes was on that. Hi Gobu, yo, what's going on, dude? How you doing? But yeah, like, Flame Aura seems like a good one for both the two defense ones so far. Like, even in Chaos 7, Mass Destruction would probably be a decent third shard. We use, like, range, power transfer, and a Mass Destruction. Probably wouldn't be that bad. Skyguards are also one I like to put them on too. Especially for C7, like, farming builds. If I ever need, like, any AA, then if I do Vicious and Mass Destruction on... Vicious, Mass Destruction, Deadly Strikes on a Skyguard, then I literally only need one Skyguard. For a farming build like Flame Auras. But there's a lot of things I like to do with them so far. Heals himself the whole. Well, looked at what? Rearranging your hero deck, I wouldn't expect that anytime soon. Updates? I mean, of course. In terms of, like, game modes, end of the year, we're getting a new game mode. We're currently in Mastery, which, you know, keeps pumping out new stuff every week. I don't know if you've been around too much for that. At least I haven't been around here too much since, as far as I remember. The return damage with the Squire Wall shards. You mean the Vengeance shard? I don't think Vengeance does that much. Explosive Guard as well. UI updates? Not that I know of. I mean, they're all, like, usually when they do content patches, there's just a little bit of quality of life stuff inside them too. But, like, big changes like that, Gobu, is probably going to be after the endgame mode gets added in. Like, overhauls and stuff, like, don't even, like, consider them happening until after the endgame mode. Yeah, and what Arudon said. Like, I wouldn't count it. I mean, they also said renaming was pretty hard, and they managed to do that in the end. So, like, never say never, just rearranging your hero deck, I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. No, you can do Gobu. I did it a little before the game launched, like, on Xbox. I just, like, if you can run trials, you can level heroes up really fast. Just remake the heroes. You don't really lose anything for it. Just, like, get rid of all, like, most of your heroes and run maps with, like, a few of them or something. And level them up in, like, the order you want them. That's what I did. Now all my monks are together, my squires are together, my huntresses, apprentices, I got 4 of each all in a row. And it was definitely not like that before I did it. It doesn't have to be C7, like, you can do it pretty fast, like, in C7 where you're doing it, like, you know, full 50 in a map, you know, maybe you're doing it in C3 in 2 maps kind of thing. Whatever. It doesn't take that long, and you with 20 heroes to do? Like, save 1 monk, go to C3. It's like, delete all but like 1 monk. Flame Aura, spam C3, hit like level 3 heroes at a time, and you'll get it done in like 6 maps. Do you even have the hero cards for 20 mystics? Anyways, that's the suggestion, if you want to rearrange your deck, and that's basically all I can do, so... Tough it out, suck it up, and do it, or... don't do it. That's your options. Good luck, friendo. So let's see. Alright, if you don't have the hero cards, then you've got bigger issues than building another 20 mystics on top of your others. Alright, let's see. So this is equal opportunity, 180 seconds, and no hero death. So there's going to be a lot of protons for this. 180 seconds isn't really an issue. So I'll be doing a lot of EV2 stuff. One lane will, like, an entire lane will be protons, another lane will be weapon mans. I might hyper shard up my what you call her? My Skyguard even. Yeah, don't waste your defender medals on shard packs. Okay, so equal opportunity and don't die. Honestly, if I fuck up equal opportunity in my build phase, I'm not restarting. If I get into combat phase 1 after fucking it up and there's 2 of the same tower, like, let me know and I'll be like, oh fuck, I can't do that. But if I make a goof and build something twice by mistake, I don't think I'm gonna reload the map. Don't waste my time. So you can get 20 snake coils, dude. They better not remove Empowering Blasphemy. I don't want a band-aid solution to a problem that's not really related to that. If they could remove Empowering Blasphemy, but you still get buff stacking. That's not the issue. Like, a better buff is not the issue. It's just buff stacking. It's not supposed to be a thing in this game. It doesn't matter if they're not as OP. How much does Empowering Blasphemy give you? Well, I'm gonna look it up. I got 4 of them too, wow. Increase to 50%. So every 2 obelisks is like having a 3rd obelisk. You can make up for the lack of that, which is more obelisks then. That doesn't remove the problem with stacking. Yeah, like the solution to the issue isn't removing that shard. That shard's not doing anything. Unless I'm mistaken and buff stacking doesn't, like the buff stacking doesn't happen without the shard. But the issue isn't that shard. And that's like the worst band-aid solution I'd ever hear of. Be pretty disappointed if that's what they did. I don't even want to get into obelisk shit though right now. But yeah. Let's just go you. I want Orange Weapon Man. You've got Deadly Note Increase and I mean I can just go Destruction. Nuke Monk isn't buff stacking. No. Like, I think Monk's number 3 can stack though, and that shouldn't happen either. But specifically Nuke Monk isn't buff stacking. That at the same time though, like, if they want to remove that, like they don't want the Monk's buff to affect pets, like sure, but it's not buff stacking. Still, they can remove it if that's not how interaction they want in the game. Mastery 4 yet? No, that'll be Saturday. I can sell, right? Yeah. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. Congrats. This lane is all weapon mans all the time. You've ahead of it? I mean, at best you can be caught up, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's just gonna be every Saturday for the next tier. So. Is it the Ascension? Honestly, I haven't looked at like how strong the buff is. But I mean, like, Nuke Monk is Nuke's buff, or Monk's Monk's hero buff, boosting his hero damage. That in turn gets used in the pet's ability. Now, like, what part of that is the broken part? As you're saying, it's the buff, the amount buffed. Is it a certain part? Overall, it's some. Is it that they don't want pets or maybe Crane Stance even benefiting from it that much? Because Crane Stance like is also pretty fucking strong. No, yeah. Like I use I said like you shouldn't use defenders on shard packs. I use them on shard packs. After a while, there's nothing else you want. But like Igobu said, he wanted more hero cards, and he's wasting them on shard packs. Nah, shard packs are like the defender metal sink, even though it's not even a good defender metal sink. So I'll leave these on the flame aura because I want them to be there for one of the flyer lanes. I wanted to be for that lane, but like I'm gonna proton that lane. Maybe I'll do it both, like, because the proton can't be perfect, so I'll do like protons and a flame. No, this is tough. This should hit the flyers coming in, right? And it'll still get some of the lane. I don't know how I wants to do. I can sell. I can sell. And I need to keep telling myself that. Let's just do this and this. And like I'll build literally everything else except for maybe like a sand. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a sand trap over here. Merry Christmas. Mid lane, I'm gonna put the Frost Tower in. I don't need you anymore. I mean, I don't need, but I would prefer. I'm probably gonna DPS this lane. Like, just stay here the whole time. Bosses don't really come to the left lane. The bottom right lane should be fine. I can see the left lane, so I'm just gonna stay here as a Abyss Lord. Five races on your birthday. Nice, nice. Yeah, the DPS doubles. Like if they're touching 2 beams, it's the damage of 2 beams. Hero card is 2k medals. I'm doing good, Evo. How are you doing, dude? Yeah, let's just do this and I'll throw an Apprentice Wall here. Basically small catches in case they get by me, but I'm gonna Abyss Lord the shit out of this. I want to get a Fissure in here. I'm just gonna fill the DO into this lane, so. I wanted to do Fissure and Flame Aura in this lane, but I kind of want to. I really want to make use of that Flame Aura there. I also need to get Sky Garden. Let's do it like this for me, and then do it like this. And here, even though I really don't like this spot, the other thing is I can put it like here along their path. Maybe I'll do that. I don't usually do this. I guess the only issue is I don't know where they stop being invulnerable out there. Here will work. Bubbles. Let's add in some bubbles. Towers. It's the Skyguard range. I mean, it's like basic Skyguard range, but thanks. No, let's even throw in an Earth Shatter. Fuck it, right? Like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It'll help out for sure. That's actually a pretty good spot for it too. Boom. 120. Obelisk? Why not? Let's get some smites going. I could build a snake coil. You know what, screw it, let's snake coil as well. Boom. That'll help me out. Mario gets it. Ooh, I almost lost right there. Let's get some AoE on the walls. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Serenity? What's Serenity? This lane should be fine, especially with Cobalt Flyers coming in this wave. Boost Aura? No, Boost Aura is shit. I mean, like, there's uses for it, but I really, really don't think it's worth it. Now, okay, so like, if I had that Flame Aura up here instead, I could be convinced to do a Boost Aura here, and like, Vicious Strikes on it's really good. But like, I would never use it without the Slow Shard. I think that's the only useful thing in it. The rest is just kind of like a tiny buff. But like double stacking slows with it isn't the worst idea, with a little bit of crit boosting, say in C7, but I don't think defense power boosting is very good, so I wouldn't use it for this tier personally. Yeah, slowing enemies is basically the only idea. Like the slow is okay. What is it, like a 40% slow? I can upgrade, right? So it's just equal opportunity, 180 seconds, no deaths. So okay, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. So yeah, like I would slow mobs with like a lot of auras or whatever around it, so it would get like a little bit of crit boosting on things and then just slow mobs in the middle of them, and that's about it. I mean, people do use it for boosting, and that's wrong. Slow is like the only... I actually kind of like the wall shard too, the HP shard. I don't hate the defense, like the scaling is not that great on the boosting. The crit boosting is kind of okay just because crit's so strong. But like what makes the only good, like the best things of a boost aura is the slow, and then I kind of actually like the blockade boosted a little bit, but I don't use it. Just think it's okay. Okay, like Proton and Frostbite don't need the boost aura though to already do that. There's no kill like overkill. You're not wrong. Yep, doing exactly what I wanted to do there. I can have defenses die, right? Yeah. It's kind of hard to see like how far the mobs are getting up in the left lane, because like all the flashing proton nodes. I give that one like the tier 3 and the flame aura to tier 3 and I'll be pretty confident over there. I look forward to equal opportunity in Chaos 7. So I guess if we get like super range shards going on Skyguards, it won't be that bad. But like, I want to see people squirm against Cobalt Flyers in C7 equal opportunity. I want to squirm. Alright, so just don't die and I can do whatever I fucking want. Cool. You're worth it, get an upgrade. Good. I don't want that to have to do anything. You're doing really good too. Equal opportunity is, well, it's this one. Don't build more than one of a specific defense. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but that's fine. The M4 shard, we know the name of it, and I can't remember the name, but it's in the forum post about it all. And based off the name, we can probably make a guess, but I don't remember which one. And I do know there's like at least one more shard in there that I'm not sure what it is, just by the name. Like Thunderstruck, I'm not sure. I have a theory or two, but that's it. There's only 2 anti-air defenses. But yeah, but like, I mean, there's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do against Cobalt Flyers. And it's not even just AA. But like, Hailstorm, Skyguard, you can only cover so many lanes. People use Flame Auras and Weapon Mans. But even like Hailstorms I wouldn't rely on in Chaos 7. Because of Geodes. So it's kind of like, it's risky no matter what. But there's a lot of stuff you can do. I mean, I like to think that when it comes to ways to like, creative ways to take down Cobalt Flyers, I found out quite a few. I wouldn't count PDT. You might as well call Flame Aura one then. But like, that's another one that can deal with them. There's a lot of towers that can. Doesn't mean people won't squirm. And I'm not saying your people. But yeah, there's a lot of shit you can do. I don't think EMP Cobalt's rage on Proton, like Proton swarms, like regular Cobalt does. Well played with double range, nice, Weapon Man. But yeah, like there's a lot of defenses you can use against them. But how many people just Flame Aura spam to deal with them? And besides, I mean, equal opportunity is equal opportunity. You can name off a bunch of things as you want, but it's not like it's going to be easy. Despite knowing them. That's why, even though I just went through that spiel of like, you know, saying that I found a million ways to kill them, I'm still saying that it's going to be hard. I think it'll be interesting for sure, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. The whole tier. Because it's not just equal opportunity, right? There's 2 other challenges that go along with it. I've already done regular Ramparts a couple days ago, so I'm not going to redo it. Tomorrow I'll be doing Ramparts Assault on stream. Oh wait, the DD2 version of one Rampart? Okay, so Crumble Bulwark will be tomorrow. 2 days ago, was it? I think it was 2 days ago. I did the first 7 maps. Today I'm doing the second set of 7 maps, and then tomorrow I'll be doing the last 7 maps. I'm dividing like C3 into 3 streams for solo builds. And I don't think I want to go off. Like I've got a little system, so I'm not going to go off schedule for it. If you want to see like what I did for the race, though, that's recorded. Like if you don't care about solo specifically, because I can't remember the challenges on it. Maybe it would be just as relevant solo as it was multiplayer. I think Ramparts was a hard one. Or sorry, I'll call it what it is. Crumble Bulwark was a hard one, if I'm not mistaken. They can die. I don't want them to die. It was fun to solo? Yo, I mean, like, hard doesn't mean it's not fun. Like, challenge. That being said, I really can't remember what it was. I think I heard people saying it gave them trouble. But I think we did it on our first try on Saturday. But yeah. Fun and hard aren't mutually exclusive. Only tower, no ops, and can't die. That is an interesting, and relatively speaking, that is a hard combo of challenges. That sounds familiar. Tower only? Yeah. That should be interesting. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Oh, right, I failed it in build phase. That's right, Arudon, thank you. Sorry, let me rephrase then. I didn't fail it after the initial build phase. I derped and upgraded a Skyguard, but then we went and beat it. Yeah. There was we only had 2 maps, like Crumble Bulwark, and it might have been the very first map of the day where like I built a Fisher when it was a no auras or something. I can't remember. We had 2 maps where we like lost in the initial build phase, and whenever we restarted, it took us like an extra 5-10 minutes because of it. The first one did because we had like connection issues into the server after. So like they weren't huge setbacks. Then we had 2 maps where we lost on wave 5. So we had like 4 fuck-ups on Saturday, and only 2 of them were like bad fuck-ups. Well, I shouldn't say fuck-ups, because like the Bastille Master one or whatever, Buried Bastille, like it wasn't so much a fuck-up as just we had a really bad spawn. There wasn't too much we could do about it. And even the Molten Citadel one. No, Molten Citadel we lost because like reflected cannonball shots off Geode killed Argic. A series of humorous and unfortunate events. Is that crashing on the tree? The crowns rewards? Yeah, so they get like, if you're top 10 for a mastery tier, you get a crown. If it's a Chaos 1 top 10, you get like a little number 1 on it. If it's a Chaos 7, you get a 7 on it. 3, a 3, whatever. And if you're top 10, you get one. Malthus is pretty annoying in Mastery for sure. There's a... yeah. I mean, Malthus is what lost me Buried Bastille, so... yeah, you get a title, but you don't get like a different one for each tier, as I understand it. I think it's if you top 10 like any of them, Like, if you get one of, like, 70 spots, basically, you get the Grandmaster title. I think. I don't think it changes between tiers, and there's no difference between placements. You just gotta hit top 10 in any of them, and you get it once. I think. But yeah, each tier's crown is a little different because it marks the tier you got it in. Tuskar... You know what, I'm gonna just buff this wall again. Because I don't know if I'll be able to get down there quick enough. Got bosses to deal with. Have you shot yet? You haven't done anything. That's I'm perfectly okay with that. Wow, you wanted me to run Crumble Bulwark and you're going to bed before I even end the map you asked me on? Wow. You should go to bed though. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I'm wondering how they're gonna do that, Rudon. Not sure. I look forward to finding out. You shouldn't just stay up though. Like, you got work in the morning. But yeah, no, it'll be tomorrow, and I'll be streaming at an earlier time tomorrow than I started today, so... Like my normal-ish time, probably. But, I mean, worst case scenario, just see it on the VODs, because I'm doing it whether you request or not. Nice, that is working. That is the dream, yeah, to top 10 all of them. I don't know if I'll be able to participate in them all, though. I'm good for this Saturday, but like 5, 6, and 7, I still don't know if I'm gonna be busy or not on those days, so I'm just saying, like, it's possible that I won't be able to participate in them at all. Yo, Kirito649, thanks for the follow. Alright. Forgotten Ruins, done. I'm glad they changed it this Saturday. But, I mean, obviously there's some people who won't be able to do it because it's Saturday, but it should open it up to more people. And you could definitely tell, like, in C3 race, like, there was definitely a lot more people, like, at least being, like, competitive for the top 10 for quite a while. There's a lot of tied scores for, like, the first half of the maps, the stars. It was kind of cool to see. Also, like, a little nerve-wracking because I was in that big group of people who are all, like, tied for third at the time or whatever. According to the leaderboards, you know, 50-minute interval thing. But it's cool. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that makes 3 maps done? No, that's 5 maps done, isn't it? How many have I done tonight? Mastery's never going. We're never losing Mastery. It's not going anywhere. The vanity, the cosmetics race is, you know, temporary, right? But the Mastery maps, challenges, rewards, everything, like, anything that actually matters is staying forever. But the tiara reward is not staying forever. That's the only thing. So if you hear people like talking like this, whatever, that's what they're talking about. The little race thing. But yeah. Alright, let's see. So I think I've done 5 now, right? No, I've done 4. That's right. I've done 4. Counting's hard. This will be the 5th one. No AA, no cores take any damage means I'm using Weapon Mans. I'm gonna use them so hard. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use double range on them though. I don't think I will. And I can't remember, if I'm using just one range shard, I don't think Vicious is that much better than a Deadly Strikes, if at all. They're pretty damn close. But if it's any bigger, then I might as well. It's like, I'll have to use them. I don't have to use them, but I'll want to use them for the AA. Oh, okay, so no cores take any damage, no AA, and no auras. Sue. I'm definitely gonna, like, mass destruction them, I think. Yeah, let's just get their damage going good, and then I'll figure out, like, what's the better range shard of the two. But I'm gonna multi-know them, I think. In theory, it would be Vicious Strikes over Deadly, but I remember doing the testing at the tavern and being really close. So that's 1120. Oh, did I get the wrong shard? 1179. Yeah, that's like barely any different. Like, maybe negligible. Because if I didn't use those, I could use Vicious Strikes on something else, like say a Sand Viper, which I think I'm gonna do one in every lane if I can help it. A decent few. I mean, I've been Juice and Omni and a Kanbar, I think. Off the top of my head, for sure. I think some of the people, like, I don't think Simon was involved in, like, week 2, right? Wasn't around for it. Solo in all of them. And I'm just talking, like, PC. Like, for PS4, I'm pretty sure Blade's been, like, top 3 in all of them. Can we get the previous tiers for the Mastery Bars? I don't know if we can get it. I mean, we can see the top 10 for them all. Yeah, you missed it, yeah. Like Solo and a Kambar. Afran, maybe? If I can see the previous tiers, that sounds familiar. I have to like check Twitter because I don't think the leaderboard site shows the Chaos 2 and 1 anymore. It just shows like the most recent one, and they only saved the top 10 of the previous tiers, which is all you're asking about anyway, so. Alright, okay. I can sell, so I'm just gonna like plot it out a little bit. Maybe I do want double range. I want a wall here, because auras, or in this case, Weapon Bands will be able to hit the flyers coming through the center. Same thing with like around here. Because they'll fly through right here, even though it's like not great. But like, okay, I mean, let's just do it. I'm gonna do this 4 times, basically. It's kind of my idea. That's 60. Okay, so I kind of want to put a Frost Tower in every lane too. I can do that, right? Auras, cores, yeah, so for Frost Tower in every lane. Can I do one Frost Tower between the two here? Yeah, yeah. Especially since it's Weapon Man nodes. It'll be buffing both, just not slowing both. And then over here. Same diff if I put her like here. More or less. Let's try that, meaning I only need 60 DU. 60 more DU. So I'll do 7 nodes here, 7 nodes there, and then 6 in the side lanes. Probably. Maybe. Mostly for the buff, I guess in this case, though I really like the slow in all cases. Guess I'm just gonna be dropping that this time. It's a terrible spot, but I can have defenses get destroyed, right? I'd rather Kobolds like run into that than run into my cores or something. I don't know. As unlikely as that already is gonna be. Alright, Weapon Man time. I'd be more into Protons also, by the way, if I was able to kill air anyway, possible at all. To exceed 8 bags, I would love more inventory space too. I'm good. I would spend more money on like another 2 bags easily. I mean, probably even more, because I'm a hoarder. Let's do it like this, 1, 2, 3 here, and 1, 2, and then 1 in the middle. Nine was like for people who came from Nightmare and had like, and they converted the pet bag also. And then people who have 10 are people who had like the pet bag extension. They added like the pet slots, the old pet bag slots into your overall slottage, so that's why some have more. Okay, so for this, it's 7 total, so 1, 2, 3 around here. And then each of these lanes like gets 2 of their own. I really hope those are high enough to hit the flyers with the Frost Tower and stuff. Yeah, and I mean you played a Nightmare, so you had a pet bag. I'm pretty sure it was the pet bag. It's been a while. I think that's what did it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just the transition one. For this lane, I'll do the opposite. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe? Like that. I'm really not confident in my AA. So much that I think I'm gonna have the Esquire in my deck just for flyer takedown. Actually, I guess I might as well just Gunwitch. Oh, this is like I have nothing to upgrade with this build. Nothing's getting stronger except for my walls. And I really don't trust like that. So I'm gonna be like full flyer detail, I guess, and like just buffing walls. Did I forget to restart my weapon? Thank you. That would be really bad. Thank you. God, you're the best. So on the bridge, they'll hit it. In the front lane, I'm not sure, or like in the north lane here, I'm not sure if they'll hit high enough because like if they're not on this part, which I can put them like one up here, one here, and then one like, well, I mean, I was not going to say up here, maybe up there. These ones will hit them, but for not very long. The bridge ones are probably fine though. It's more a matter of like, will they go through long enough? But they fly over like this. So they fly through like this. And then over here, I might be at the right height. They're around like here coming through. So this mid lane, or like this lane here is the one I think it might not work. But I'll beat the AA. We'll see how it goes. Especially if it's slowing them though, like that's, yeah, like those ones are kaput. Keep an eye on this north lane too. Yeah, like you can see them taking damage there, especially since their beetles are gonna go after the wall. Like, all those should die. Yeah. So it's not a question of will they get hit by them, it's just for how long will they be going through them. Like, is it enough to kill them? And honestly, like, I don't want to like test it too much. But luckily, like, I'm just gonna be focusing my walls entirely into my upgrades. So like, I don't have to worry about like leaving a boss behind to DPS flyers because my walls aren't dying. Oh, let's grab a power pylon as well. I don't really need it on these anyways. I should grab another one though. I would like a third one. I think I only have two. I hope that's close enough. I'm not gonna rebuild it to make it closer. I don't think. I mean, like I should, right? Like those ones are. Or I could just like move like I can move the walls up too. I can sell, right? Yeah. Well, that should buff it. No reason not to. Every little bit helps, right? So that lane's good. I'll just shift that wall up. Normally I would have it further up anyways. Like around here. But only when I need like line of sight on the tower here. Otherwise I like to jam it in that way a little bit. Some sort of skelly boss, that's annoying. Please don't be a Sicalian. Kobolds, I'm guessing the Cobalt Flyers are gonna go into the Weapon Mans. And you get like concentrated ground defenses, they like to crash them, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. I guess I gotta buff the Frost Towers. We got like 2 beetle spawns, I think. Beetles are like the least important flyer lanes to keep track of. Because they always go for the walls. Alright, but this is good. I have Frosty Power, I've got Power Pylon. It may not be like directly upgrading my things, but they're like getting buffed all the time. Okay, there's not, I guess not enough concentration over there. That's fine, that's what I'm here for. And it's a Sicalian. Also, Highlight Rain. What up, dude? I'll try to boop this guy fast and boop him every wave. It shouldn't be a big issue. I just would rather not have to deal with the boss at all. Ya dig? Beatles again, that's awesome. Beatles is awesome. Beatles is awesome. I love Beatles. Man, I gunwitch like every boss, and sometimes in the waves for C3 Mastery, and I'll be using her in C4 as well. So expect it, dude. Beatles, I guess I'll just stay on her. I don't know. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Alright, like, sometimes it's cool if the Frost Tower slows them. Not when it's gonna, like, not buff the lane because of it, though. So, do you mind? You fucking mind, Frost Tower? Part of me wishes this was a sniper in which so I would like be able to sit in the air and not take shots from the rockets. Well, that's an issue right now. Just part of me wishes I set it up like that instead, like snipe restoration and stuff. Boom, boom. Whittleston. Ugh, get out of there. Yeah, especially if you've got the one that like doesn't drop right now. But Proton Charge, especially in this tier, would be really good. I'm just kind of being lazy and not switching to my AP EV2. Like all my stuff's geared up on my hero damage, hero crits EV2, and that one's not going to be very good for this tier, at this part of the game. But like an AP one would be really strong. Like would just melt lanes. It'd be like better AoE clear than an Abyss Lord, but like the Abyss Lord gets survivability and mobility over the EV2, who's like really wrecking face in a couple like lanes. I think they're both really good options. I didn't like they might one just might be like better overall, but like they're both good lane clears. Not that like you even need mobility with the EV2. She's already like naturally fast. She just doesn't have the survivability. It's the biggest difference because like you can plant and replant really fast anyways. Fast. Stop saying fast. Fast. So it's not like setting up shop really hurts her that much. So I don't know what I'm saying. Crazy, don't listen to me. Beatles, I haven't checked what the North lane is. This is the big Wyvern spawn, so let's help it out. But like, that shouldn't even matter with that lane. That's the best AA lane. Wyvern's up there. Wow, we got a Malthius? Wanna move up? I prefer to DPS you when you're taking damage, or like start freezing you when you're taking damage from the lane. Oh, you pain in my ass. What are you, like perfectly behind the post and not get frost towered too? What a jerk! I hate Malthius so much. So much. Gonna check the walls real quick and then head into the wave 5. I don't need to upgrade anything else. I could upgrade Frost Towers, I guess, but whatever. Kobolds in that lane. I think Kobolds are fine, mostly. Wyverns? No, Beetles in the back. So I don't want to put it to chance. Just shoot him. Just shoot him dead. And we have Kobolds over here too. I wonder if I should have like a hero damage AP gun witch for this stuff. Like this is just my regular AP crit one. And it works fine. But well, I mean at 20% crit chance, like her primary attacks is still probably pretty good. Since hero crit's even more crazy than a defense crit is. Yo, I wouldn't call flyers normal mobs. They're my aerial bane. Get it? There's a shard called... Or was that the weapon? Yeah, it's AA now. Oh no, because Aerial Bane was like the Betsy one, right? Well, I have 2 gun witches, dude. And like 4 of every other hero. And that's exactly why. But speaking specifically mastery. This is what I'm talking. What I'm talking about. Also, there we go, another one done. Boop. So I think that's 5 of them down. That leaves just the spoopy maps left for today. Yeah. Are y'all feeling spooped? Kind of a shame. It's post-Halloween. Here I am doing the spooky maps. I mean, it's not like it's the first or last time. Diversity, nothing sold or destroyed in 180. So basically just variety pack and don't sell. That should be fine. Well, I mean, it's especially hard because I'm going to be tempted to sell, but with a variety pack, it shouldn't be that bad. Sorry, diversity. 180 seconds, it will be fine on that map. Sure. But there's nothing, like, no limit. Yeah, like, as long as I don't sell, I'm good. Which is, that's actually the hard part. Really, that's the hard part for me, but... I'm not too worried about it. Just watch the world burn. I believe in you, dude. Also, I'm hitting number 1 instead of F1 and nothing's popping out. I'm like, what the hell going on? Be good. Just an idiot. Do you? I'm not gonna use like expensive walls just for the sake of variety pack, but so we'll get like 4 different walls in because I know I can get the rest done pretty easily. Why am I testing this? It's not like I'm gonna rebuild it anyways. I want to do... Probably not going to use weapon mans. Just take these off of it. I might use protons though because they're baller. Yeah. Walls are easy. Like, in terms of cost, like, I can get basically like 3 of the exact same wall for 30 DU each. You should have had a fortification on you though if I'm going to use you. That's not smart of me. Ugh, I gotta go to the frickin' things. Hi, I'm stealing you. Even though it's barely being used. And then, like, yeah, there's the other walls too. Whatever, I'll deal with that soon enough. It's not gonna go down. Yeah, I mean, diversity is really an easy one. I'm kind of tempted to, like, I kind of don't want to put that there because it can't get destroyed. I do want a frost tower in every lane. And I know I can afford it. Because it's almost like I've done this already. Equal opportunity, like, in everything that isn't, EMP EMP orcs isn't that bad. Like, a multi-node weapon man can take care of a lane, a multi-node, or like a proton can take care of a lane, really, on their own. That's how I see it. So it's more like what you do after those 2 lanes. And there's enough defenses in the game. But like, even in C2, so like, you can't do protons, but like in C2, like you can still do, weapon mans. Well, you can do protons if you're ballsy and like to lose, but that's a different thing. Yeah, stuff like that. Like, it was a little rough when I did it in C2. But, like, I still was able to do it. But obvious risks are obvious. I can't believe I just said that. That was gross. Please forgive me, world. Can I do this? No, that won't, like... I could do this, though. Like, that'll hit up far enough. That'll still slow up there. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. But yeah, specifically Forest Bound. Like, I don't know if you saw me do it. But I weapon man the north lane. Like, and I just put them outside the fence, and I think they only got EMP'd like once. So 5 waves. Let's just get things in to get things in right now. I don't have any restrictions on what I can build, right? Just build a bunch. Be happy. The hole? I think when I did it solo, I put like a bee's nest and a nimbus in like the middle of the 2 caverns. Bam, sand trap. Bam. I say I haven't placed anything yet. Sand Viper? Nah, you know what? I'll Skyguard over there. Let's not get like really risky. Sand Viper. Can you place on this? Damage! Blammo. Snake oil. I like that too, using the fake track to trick. Stuff like that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 from you. 3 different kinds of walls on top of that. 7. Frost Tower, Flame Aura. 8, 9. 10. Congrats. We did it, team. Good job, everybody. Yo, I fucking love snake oils. I don't use them nearly enough. Do I even need to, like, I don't even need to build anything else, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I just counted. Fine. Let's do this, though. Single Fissure. Bam. We did it, team. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's do a recount. So 4 different kinds of walls, check. We got Sand Viper, Snake Coil, Sand Trap, that's 7, right? We got Flame Aura, we got Lightning Strike Aura, we got Sky Guards, Fissures. Yeah, we're good. So I'm just gonna place a bunch of Flame Auras now. A counter would be really nice for equal opportunity and diversity kind of thing. That'd be really cool. Okay, I almost certainly can do another one per lane. Plus this will help with the flyers. Ba 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 da dum. I wish I hadn't done this because I wanted to put 2 at the front here. Oh well. I'll have to live with it. Let's do it like this then. I just wanted like a double overlap for the Frost Tower, basically in each lane. But I wasn't thinking there. Well, what I was thinking was, oh, but do I have enough to do all the lanes like that? The answer is yes, and I just should have counted. Let's go LSA this lane as well, because I can, and I will. Boom. I really don't want to build anything else. Especially stuff with HP. Like, what's the point? It's just something that can die. Have a Sand Viper, why don't ya? Got Sky Guards down already. Got that lane, which should be fine. Boom. Sand Viper as well. Take it. Let's build another one next wave? Or something? I don't know. All right. Under pressure. Let's go. That snake oil better not go down. After all my testing. Also, I don't have a minimap. I'm only realizing that now. How fun. It'll probably be fine. It's still really annoying, though. These aren't set up for crit, right? I don't think so, based on those numbers. No. No. I mean, the crit number is in green, so it's not getting buffed. Right? Math? Visual indicators? Paranoia? I don't think I've ever lost, or I can't remember a time where I've lost it on Crossroads. Life Root and this one are the main ones. I've lost it on Forest Biome though, and I'm guessing that's also what you mean by forest maps, is the Forest Biome and Life Root. And I would agree. Like that's the ones I see it on the most. And then this one, I don't know like if other ones as well. I think I've lost it on Crumbled Bulwark a few times. I haven't kept track. I can upgrade, and I will. What's this? I'm just gonna go around in a circle? Okay. Oh yeah, I can repair you, right? Let's do that. Yeah, that lane should be good to go now. Here, have an upgrade. What's the boss? A roller? No, it's me anyways. Alright, I was gonna build a Sandpiper. Nah, fuck it. We good. I don't think I need to upgrade the Skyguards either, since the Flyers are going through Flame Auras by design. I mean, even if I didn't plan it, as long as I'm using Flame Auras, it was gonna happen. But it was the idea of doing them. Instead of, like, say, Fissures. Because really, like, if it wasn't for the Fissures, or for the Flyers that I'm trying to hit, it'd probably be better to do my Flame Aura setup on my Fissures, since they have the bigger base range. And I can stack them closer together. So even if, like, the Flame Aura is doing more DPS, you could get much, much, much more efficient Fissures. Get out of here. I gotta do like run around the entire map to check HPs because I can't see a minimap on a nothing can be sold or destroyed. Ugh. Feels bad. Stray roller shot, stray Draken spit. Just ruined my day without me even knowing. Feels good. Yeah. We'll probably be fine though. I think, hopefully. Oh, I'm about ready to have only one more map left. So, I mean, there's not too much to say here. You got Flame Auras and Frost Towers doing what Flame Auras and Frost Towers do. Yep. That's right. Those towers are doing what those towers are programmed to do. Good job, team. Still keep upgrading though. Especially, like, 2 reasons I'm going around upgrading. One is because, well, I mean, for obvious reasons, right? Like, just to make the map stronger. And like, the stronger they are, the less likely things are gonna break. But also, like, running around like this means I can kind of check on the lanes that I'm not able to see, because like nothing can get sold or destroyed. And by like making myself go around and upgrade, it also like I'm naturally checking to see the HP of things. So yeah, have an upgrade. Feel real dumb putting that snake coil there. I thought I was being clever. Now I'm worried like a kobold's gonna blow up beside it. Guess like at 300 HP, 300k HP is probably okay from a kobold or two. Probably okay. Yo, Rakan, what's up? How's it going? Good though. I thought like this wall wasn't gonna get touched. I'm kind of disappointed. Still working, want to go home. Oh, that's rough. But hey, now I'm at work with you. Man, I don't like the sound of that. I don't want to be at work. I ain't gonna say it anymore, at least. But you can think it. We'll get through this together, whether I want to or not. Alright, only one way with this guy, that's not so bad. There's an enemy left, and because I don't have my mini-map, I don't know where it is. That's great. It's great. It's awesome. Not too much else I want to do, though. I probably should have upgraded that. Ugh. Let's see, let's see. Might as well. Leave as little to risk as, that's not how the expression goes. I'm gonna stop talking on that train of thought. Ah. But like, go away, Jihad Prime? Thanks. I got work here to do. Alright, carry on. They shoot through the tree? I did not know they went through the tree. Do they always go, like, regular projectiles don't? The beam goes through the tree? Wait, do regular projectiles go through the tree? No. The beam goes through the tree. The hell? Both of them did. I mean, Sand Vipers are just damaging Frost Towers in terms of backend code. So, Frost Tower does it, Sand Viper's gonna do it. Okay, I need a boss to spawn. Anytime now. It should be like here in a sec. Looks like I'm not getting a roller or a... I mean, at this point, yeah, I'm not getting a roller or a ogre. Teskar, perfect. Skellion somewhere. Yeah, both lanes of Skellies. Cool, I have time. Yeah, there's not dropping there. I had no idea. Alright. Second spooky done. Good job, team. Alright, so that makes 6 of the maps done. And I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I can't remember what happens on the next one. So we got Temple and Necrota coming in next. I think it's a no core damage one if I'm not mistaken. After that, though, I don't really remember. So we'll get to find out together. Let's see. Quick inventory management. And necrotic. So yeah, no hero deaths, no cores take any damage, and nothing sold or destroyed. Okay. That's not too bad. Except for the fact that, like, there's a pit, and I'm probably gonna fall down it. But other than that, it's not too bad. So yeah, I can build whatever I want, right? No cores, no deaths, nothing sold or destroyed, just don't fuck up the placement. Alright, that's not too bad. Fishers would be nice here actually, but let's do a Frost Tower per lane like usual. Well, we'll just do it piece by piece. I'll probably maybe even place walls at the end. No cores, no deaths, nothing sold or destroyed. So just okay. So nothing is sold or destroyed. That's all I really gotta think about right now. The less structure, the better. Flame Aura is like I probably will still use some. Okay, well, where do Flame Auras really benefit me? Like, really just the flyers. Other than that, they're units with HP, or defenses with HP that can get drained by the massive mobs coming through. Is that something I want? When I could just be doing fishers instead? It's like, other than the flyers, like I said, they're not really much or any of a benefit. Switch it up. Let's do it. Let's just do it. It's Fisher's time to shine, so let's take that off, and that. Go Vicious and Mass. Can I do left and right? Down here? I guess I don't need to. I'll do at least 4 around here. Don't die. Ugh. And like for the wall here, I'm just gonna do it the same anyways. But let's get regular walls. Bubbling and fishes don't really pair up well. Well. Right. Well, I can do like a bare minimum. Like, let's throw a couple in here. And up here. Yo, Zeb, not much, dude. Doing the C3 solo mastery runs on the last map for today. Terminator, yo, I guess same answer. What up with both of you? One, two, three, four, five. Let's do it. Let's just do 5. 5 there. Let's pick a spot for the walls that are like kind of back. So they don't have immediate line of sight at the gate. You're chill? Good to hear. I'm feeling pretty hot right now. And yes, that was a lame attempt at a joke. That's a shitty wall spot. What am I doing? Don't they though? Don't they? Look at this. Look at this monk though. Like, this is so fucking good. I just wish my Infernal Combustor didn't like clip through the waves. But other than that, like, it's freaking amazing. This flare pack with the weapon, or the skin. So glad I picked up this skin. Yeah, the frost towers don't stack. They remove that because buff stacking's not supposed to be a thing. Yada yada yada. Let's do left and right though, just to make sure I have like slows for all the mobs here. That being said though, oh, I mean I can put it here. I didn't want to put it too close to the lane, but I don't mind doing it like that. In 210, do I need anything else in the lanes? Yeah, I need walls up here. What are my flyers looking like? Cobalt flyers and beetles. I'm gonna stick a Skyguard around here. So I'll get the ones, they'll probably get attracted to that wall up there. If not, then it'll be hitting them along their path, which is exactly what I want. But because they're beetles, I'm not worried too much because they'll be hitting something. That can get buffed next wave. Over here, I'm gonna do probably just one of these and I'm gonna buff it for the Cobalt Flyers. I can upgrade, right? No deaths, no cores take any damage, nothing sold or destroyed. So yeah, I can do this and then I can build another little bit after this wave, if I so desire, but I think this is good. I don't think I forgot anything. I really hope I didn't, because I can't sell to make up for it. You got a wall in every lane and stuff too? Yeah. Like 5 fishers, a wall in every lane, frost tower. No, I don't have one in the middle. That's okay, I think. So the biggest things to worry about right now, I think, are, well, it's wall HP, flyers, and the boss that'll spawn there. Or bosses that'll spawn there. Yeah, so those flyers shouldn't be an issue. Cobalt flyers I'm a little worried about. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build like 2 more Skyguards, because I don't think I need too much else in the lane. That'll leave me with another 50, and I think I might just put a Frost Tower in the middle. Maybe even an LSA, I don't know. Can't hurt. But like, as I see it, I'll probably be okay. Especially once I get some upgrades into these lanes here. Like, they're really short. To the point where, like, I probably shouldn't have built them this short. I just, like... I mean, building them any further back means the only time you can do 2 walls again is if you build them under there, and I don't want to wait that long to kill them. So I can't die. Well, I can. I don't want to. Alright, so I should be good for flyers. I would hope. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put a frost tower here. It's not doing too much with the slows, but it'll be buffing. Fuck it. Let's do it. And then up here. Okay, yeah, I can do... yeah. Let's just do it in this lane. I'll catch up the other lanes next wave. We got an ogre. Alright, Merry Christmas, you get one of these too. I can see like every lane from up here, right? Is there a good spot though? I want like just one place where I can perch. Like I know I can see the minimap and stuff, but... this works actually, this works. Add like barely any damage to lanes from range. But I shouldn't have to DPS anywhere except for bosses. Probably. I'm saying all this because I'm not really paying much attention to the minimap, and I'm not paying much attention to the minimap because last map I didn't have one. So I kind of just like conditioned myself to not use it, which is dumb. This is very helpful, especially for one where you can't have stuff get destroyed. Please. Yeah, these things have barely done any damage. This one's probably done a little more. Yeah, because it's further up. A Scar. And a roller. Can I die? No, I can't. So I'm actually a little scared of here. Let's do this. Try to clear out those mobs, because like I'm gonna have a bunch of mobs behind that roller if I'm not mistaken. And I really don't want to be DPSing in the middle of a bunch of mobs as a gun witch. Ah, are you kidding me? I want back on my perch. This game, it's cruel, what the hell? And that was me trying to hit spacebar instead of 4 to fly, like I was playing the freaking Dryad. There we go. Jeez. I swear, I'm good at this game. I play it a lot. I know what I'm doing. I promise ya. But yeah, other than well, bosses, it looks like I don't have to do jack. Stuff's running smoothly. Upgrading those is a good idea. They just clear them all out. It's all good. Oh my god. Like at this point, it's kind of like just overkill now. I don't think... Like the lanes aren't going to change too much, I don't think. So, it's just the boss spawns now. They don't get too much harder. If that's a Slikelion, that'll be really annoying. But I have no intention of redoing this one, so let me upgrade everything I can anyways. So I think there was a roller and a skelly, right? So that'll be first. The skelly, I mean, if it's anything like the last spawn, which it should, with the timing, I shouldn't have an issue. Roller will be down much before the skelly comes down, so even if it is a Slikelion, I'll kill it before the wall, and if it's dead before the wall, I don't have to care about its spawn next wave if I don't want. I'll still bust it up. But I won't be completely screwed for missing it. And really, it's just Slikelion spawns, ignores wall, does bad things. And I don't want that. Interesting. So they came out with them last time, but the mobs came out after the roller this time. Weird how that works. Scheduling is all funky in this game. Not in a bad way, that's just... I just meant it's not uniform. Alright, come on, big boy. Nice, Plaguing Hulk. Oh. Right. Even though I really don't think those things are doing very much. Oh, that one's got 31, but this one's 9 and, yeah, 0. But better safe, right? For bosses, we got a roller down here. That sucks. I actually don't know which direction this boss goes. I think it's this one, but let's do both walls since I'm here anyways with the mana. This is actually like the shittiest spawn for me, but that one should take a while to come out because of the gate, longer lanes, so. And this one is just going to be slowed naturally. So I'll do roller, or ogre, roller, roller. Yeah, that's actually kind of like a bad spawn for me. I'm helping. And now that Geode Prime just gets to sit there and do nothing. You got him, Chief. The Ogre on his own. Like, the Ogre will probably go out on his own, though, if I leave him alone. But, well, I'll have nothing to shoot at anyways, so might as well. And I don't want to leave it a chance, you never know. But I think, like, all those fishers will be reaching them, maybe? No? Despite the double range, they don't quite reach the wall. So they might clip them, they might not. Now you're ready. I don't want to be here because of the skellies. Stuck between a roller and a hard place. There we go. It did look like he was going this way. But yeah, I think we're good. The only way to lose this now, it's probably just me running off a ledge. Or the game bugging out. Nice. This one was a pretty easy one. I'd have to go through the list. Today wasn't too bad. Some of them are easier than others, though, for sure. And like the lack of mob HP. I mean, even if it's like duo, another 20%, still another 20% HP. But like, mob HP scaling isn't gonna make it harder enough that like 2 vicious strikes, like it's not gonna outweigh the benefit of 2 vicious strikes, for example, right? But does it, like, what if you factored in human error and 2 people, like 2 people who can fall off a ledge and ruin your run, or 2 people that can repair and ruin a run? Honestly, like, because of the scaling, like, a lot of them are really gonna be better multiplayer. I guess, like, in terms of like, just doing them, for whatever, like, just doing mastery just versus, like, just doing races, I guess. It's kind of 2 different discussions. The C3 masteries, though, so far, they haven't been that tough. I don't think. I lost like 1 to something dumb. that I didn't bother to replay. That being said, like I said though, you know, there are challenges where it's definitely like a benefit to having multiple vicious and mass destructions at your disposal. 30-second builds, there's like 3 of them in C3 for that you want. Like, bizarre. No doubt in my mind, easier 2 people. Or 3 or 4. Now that it's not doable solo. Anyways. You got this at a bad time because I'm ending. That was my last map of the second set, so that was what? 8 through 14? Maps 8 through 14? And so that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so the last 7 maps for tomorrow. Oh, dude, you're in a team of 3. Wow. I see that now. Popped up on the board. Congrats, dude. So yeah, I'm going to end here. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, I'm going to finish off doing C3 Mastery solo as it runs. Solo, slow-mo, whatever. So we'll start with Rainbow Siege and make our way down. I believe the hardest ones are in here, right? Like a 30 seconds, a no blockade. 30 seconds, tower only. And then I think Forest Bound was pretty easy. Petamora, that's pretty easy, and no auras isn't bad. Upgrade and repair, that's torture. Anyways, so it should be interesting, probably the hardest set. So hopefully I'll catch you guys then. I'm thinking around 3 PM Eastern. It might be earlier. So keep your eyes peeled, and hopefully I'll see you then. Later!